Welcome back to another amazing episode of the Beer Full Hat Podcast. I am one of your hosts, Walker.
And I'm your other host, Victor. Wait a minute.
Wait,
What?
did we switch brains?
Here, one second. You can have yours back.
Okay.
There we go.
There we go. Even
All
though
better.
you guys can't see shit, we just swapped brains. But yes, I am Victor. Welcome.
Yes, it's a pleasure to have you here.
And yes, we do apologize. We didn't have an episode last week.
Yeah, we were a little spread out.
Yeah, everything's going crazy. But the one thing I want to fucking bring out is that I have actual craft beer today.
Woohoo!
The title of this craft beer is Van Full of Weirdos.
Juicy IPA.
I saw this and I had to fucking get it because there's a fucking lion guy, there's a robot, there's a chick, there's a...
Like an Irish ginger dude? Maybe like
yeah,
Leprechaun?
he looks like he's fucking poor as shit, but he's driving the front seat in a fucking hippie van.
Yeah, it's like one of those classic Volkswagens, it looks like.
So, Walker, what do you have?
I've got, it's also an IPA. It's Life in the Clouds from Collective Arts. I don't know.
That sounds fancy as shit.
It does sound very fancy. It's just something I picked up in a gas station, but it's got like a little...
looks fancy as fuck.
It's very nautical themed, where it's got like the blue and white stripes, but like the white is more of a silver.
And there's a boat.
Yeah, it's like if you've ever seen those, it's a classic sailboat.
My beer's stronger by 0.1%.
No! But they're both a bit of a stronger brew, more than just classic light.
With that being said, let's do our little...
Oh yeah. Beer foil has it.
It still smells tangy. Smell it?
Oh yeah. Mine, again, has a grapefruit taste. Smell. I feel like grapefruit is like the common flavor that IPAs go for.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just an easier brewing.
Oh, maybe. Well, let's get
taste
a taste.
test. Not bad.
Shit. Fuck. You definitely taste that fucking 0.1%.
Quick swap. Double taste.
Yep. Don't mind sharing COVID in this house?
Yeah, it's fine. You know what? I think I like mine a bit better. It tastes a little more fruity while also still having a beer taste.
Yeah, I kind of like my beer strong, so yeah, this works perfect for me.
There you go, yeah.
But we were legit just talking. But yes, Walker, I am planning on pre-ordering wrestling.
Yes.
2K26.
Which... It's remarkable to me that like a lot of these 2K games or these sports games come out with a new edition every single year. Like the Maddens and the actual basketball games, I think it's a scam at a certain point if you're getting the new edition every year, because you can draft players, you can do whatever. Like the campaign never really changes. But 2K wrestling,
yes,
that sounds different.
For 24,
mm-hmm.
The campaign you have in it, you make your own wrestler as your own character and shit.
Okay.
You get to do your own fucking moves and shit.
Okay, like the classic 2K setup where you were building your wrestler from
So basically you're able to do your own entrance and music and shit. So like any wrestler's fucking dream, right?
Hell yeah.
So that has an undisputed title ring in it. So like you are undisputed champion until you beat the game, because you gotta face Roman Reigns at the end and kick his ass, and like you're the fucking undisputed champion.
Okay, yeah.
So 2K25, which I bought, like
you bought last year, I believe,
for Christmas.
Mm.
It's my rise. So it's your rise to WWE, to this whole new era that Triple H says in the beginning.
Okay.
But here we go to 2K26. Fuck, I'm excited. Only because CM Punk is the main guy for this.
Okay.
Because every wrestling game that I'm aware of has its own showcase. So 24 has its showcase for WrestleMania.
Yeah.
25 has the showcase for the Bloodline. So Roman Reigns, Rikishi,
essentially the storyline that was going on for the year, right?
Yeah. So this one's CM Punk.
Oh.
Again.
Very nice.
Because they had 2K13 for Punk as well.
You know what? CM Punk's a classic. We love to see him.
Fucking classic. So, there's 3 additions to this game. No, 4 additions to the base game that has this game. So, especially the normal edition is just CM Punk with his fucking fist like this as the entrance for $90. Canadian.
Okay, that's like a typical game release these days. Like, especially for 2K games. But yeah.
So, the next one is King of Kings edition with Triple H doing his whole fucking sprint.
Yeah.
Spit fucking water. $130.
What do you get in addition for this upgraded edition?
Oh, here, I'll just look it up online because I took a screenshot.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Here. And in this edition of 2K26, where is it? 26.
What really makes it worth that extra $40 at the end of the day? Is it just EA saying, yeah, our digital assets are a little bit better if you get this package?
So with that, you get, with the pre-orders, you get Joe Henry's package as a bonus.
Okay.
King of Kings edition package, Ringside Plus Premium Season 1 package, 7 days early access.
Ooh, you can play the game 7 days early. Very nice.
So, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
This is the reason why I want this game so fucking badly. I should have just fucking waited. With reading this, I should have fucking waited to get 25.
Okay.
For $172.
Not cheap, but
the era that I grew up with, the Attitude Era edition.
Oh, okay.
The Cold Stone, fucking Kane.
Yep.
Undertaker, The Rock. So you get Joe Henry, King of Kings edition, Attitude edition, Ringside Pass Premium Season 1 to 4.
Okay. So you're at least in it for, I think seasons in the 2K games are like 2 months long, but yeah.
They're like characters.
Okay.
Fucking WWE 2K20 fucking 5.
Oh, so you
get that game.
Oh, very nice.
Superstar Mega Boost, 7-day access.
Okay. So yeah, it's a lot of digital assets, yes, but it's a lot of stuff you would not be getting otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
okay.
that stuff would be extra if you bought Kings of Kings or the standard edition.
Okay.
So let's go to the $200 one.
Oh, yikers.
Monday Night War.
Okay, what is that?
Monday Night War is basically from when Monday Night Raw started in the 90s to up to whenever it's ended.
Okay.
You get all three edition packages.
Mm-hmm.
You get Joe Henry package, of course. You get Ringside Pass Premium Season 1 to 6.
Okay, there you go. Even longer.
Still 7-day access. WrestleMania 2042 package.
2042, like in the future kind of deal?
No, it's WrestleMania 42.
Oh, okay, I see.
So I think last year's.
All right, cool.
Or no, it's this year's. Please leave a comment in the description below.
Yeah, if you know.
But yes, yeah. I looked it up on the actual PlayStation. Yeah, altogether it cost $225 fucking dollars.
You know what? Not bad if you're getting all of the packages included, and if you're a big Wrestle fan, I can see why it's appealing. I was a dumbass and bought the anniversary edition of Fallout 4, and I can tell you it was not worth it.
No, that shit, they're re-releasing it to fucking Switch.
Yeah, it's
money grab.
Yeah, it's a money grab. As much as sure, WrestleMania and 2K is generally like a formula for a money grab, it's good for fans that are genuinely dedicated to wanting to play as those characters and getting to play through those different eras, right? And
that's amazing because I'm actually so stoked to play when I get it is to play the showcase for CM Punk.
Oh, okay.
Because it's showcasing of because there's a commercial about it now where he explains that it's what happened to him, what should have happened, and what's going to happen.
Oh, okay. So it's essentially going over his storyline and really kind of
when he started and then how he is now.
Oh, okay, I like
he's the world heavyweight champion right now. And holy shit, Roman Reigns and fucking CM Punk's having a match during some fucking WrestleMania. But this is another thing I want to fucking talk to you about.
Okay.
Every time we have fucking Dungeons and Dragons, there's a fucking wrestling event going on.
I feel like David's literally looking at the wrestling schedule and saying, yeah, this weekend.
The 28th of this month, we are having our D&D session.
Yep.
And that's when Elimination Chambers starts.
God damn it.
There's a reason why I was asking what fucking time we start at.
Yeah.
Because you know when that shit starts?
6 o'clock?
7 o'clock.
Oh, of course.
So I will be fucking telling David if I'm not paying attention because I'm fucking watching the Elimination because they're having a fucking title match between a whole bunch, they're still got to go through it before then, but fucking Randy Orton and fucking LA Knight are now in the Elimination Chamber to see who wins to go to SummerSlam, fucking WrestleMania.
Okay.
And I'm fucking hoping it's fucking LA Knight.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Then fucking Finn Balor fucking ends up being on fucking last Monday's fucking show saying, I'm challenging CM Punk for the fucking title, and CM Punk just turns around and is like, you fucking got it, buddy. And fucking Adam Pierce, I think his name is, I'm pronouncing it wrong.
Yeah.
Legit say, okay guys, you guys are having your title matches, Elimination Chamber. Oh, fuck. Because it's awesome because it's in Chicago.
Oh my gosh.
CM Punk's fucking hometown.
So
he's definitely not gonna fucking lose.
No, I feel like he's gonna keep his title. He's gonna become the main hero. It's just for Roman Reigns to take him down. And
no, I don't think. I don't know. Oh man, I forgot.
It's gonna be a busy
so
season,
much.
though.
This is also cool too because last Monday, Roman Reigns came back and challenged him for the title.
Oh.
But the thing is, what people don't realize is that Roman Reigns and CM Punk did Zootopia too.
Oh my God! Yeah, they did. There's a whole pattern of wrestlers going into acting. Yeah.
But the cool thing is that fucking last year's War Games,
okay,
as they were fucking filming this, doing the voice acting, fucking CM Punk legit fist pumps them and says "Zebros."
That's awesome.
Oh, I'm gonna show this. It's such a great fucking promo.
Yeah.
For them because Roman Reigns, like he does the best. Like, and like last year at like War Games, you said Zebros or some dumb shit like that. I'm like, holy fuck. CM Punk.
Well, it's nice to see that, like, even off screen, like, outside of the WWE, there's still not the competitive aspect, but it's like, we are bros, we are in this together, like, this is... It shows that, like, there's a lot more going on with wrestling other than just pure rivalry. It's a family at the end of the day.
Oh, yeah. And, like, Roman Reigns was, like, portraying that he's never liked it. So, here we go. Let's do this.
Garbage ads! Fuck YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube. So, like, this is the Roman Reigns challenge, chooses to challenge CM Punk for the title that he has.
Okay.
So, this is, like, fucking 3 minutes long, but it's fucking worth it.
Okay.
Okay. So, this is... Hopefully it doesn't take too long, but holy fuck.
Choose to be a fighting champion, just like I chose to bring you into this company along with the rest of the Shield, and you choose... You chose to follow in my footsteps, and I'm here to tell you, Tribal Chief, you learn from the best. I'm proud of you.
Fucking great promo.
You got a decision to make. There's 2 mountains to climb in front of you, and yeah, one is the easy way out, because one is a guy that you think you can beat, and the other one's a guy that you know on your best day you can't touch, because he's the best in the world.
He's taunting the fuck out of him.
CM Punk is like my favorite fucking
One door,
oh gosh.
if you so choose, to go after a title that makes Drew McIntyre the man, or, man, you can climb Mount Everest with no Sherpa, and you can step through door number 2, and you can go after the man that has made this title and has held it down in your absence as the heavyweight champion of the world.
Oh, I fucking love it when Roman, he's just taking it and when they start talking, it's fucking golden.
Oh, okay. I love it. The wrestling smack talk is so clean, but so pure.
Yeah.
You're making all these towns because you took a 10-year vacation.
Which is true.
I'd be trying to get it in as much as possible, too. And the second thing, I learned from you. I learned from you. The only thing I learned from you is what not to do. Let's get one thing straight here, Phil. You wouldn't be here without me. 2 years ago, or whatever that was, when they wanted to sign you back, who'd you think they came to? Who'd they ask if it was all good? Me. I made the promise to Paul, and I kept it. And I did the best I could. I really did. But I will never forget 10 years ago or so when you go on your little best friend's podcast, running your mouth, making my life harder than it ever should have been. And then I let you back here, and what do? You screw me. You take my wise man, you try to brainwash my cousins, and you almost brainwashed me. Because at War Games, I shook your hand like a man. What we say, zebras or some stupid shit like that, huh?
Damn, all right.
I shake your hand, I look at you like a man, and what do? You mock me in my back when we're walking up the ramp like I'm some little young boy. Well, guess what? I made my choice. I could pick you because you're the biggest star available. I could, yeah. I could pick you because you're on Netflix and you're on the best show. I could. But no, I'm picking you because I hate you. I've always hated you. And WrestleMania is going to be the best day of my life because in the main event, you will acknowledge me.
Damn. You gotta like the showmanship, the clear delivery of their speeches. There's so much heart in it at the same time as it is an act. Dude,
I was like, oh my god, it's fucking perfect.
Getting butterflies just watching.
Like, I legit want to make up a T-shirt that has both their zebra characters on a shirt. It says Zebras for life.
Oh, that would be so cool.
I just love how, like, then you fucking, like, fist pump me and say some zebras or dumb shit. It's fucking perfect.
Oh, goddamn. Like, truly the greatest heel of our generation. But, no,
he's a babyface.
He's a heel, yeah, damn. Okay, what am I saying?
Roman Reigns is kind of a babyface. But I think right now he's doing the whole, like, heel babyface thing.
Yeah.
Because he's coming back to wrestling.
He, like, weirdly reminds me of The Rock, but, yeah.
They're all related.
They are all related. Yeah, you know what? That makes sense. There we go.
And Roman Reigns has actually just finished filming Street Fighter with Cody Rhodes.
Damn, okay. So, you know what? You did show me the Street Fighter promo, and yeah.
Dude, it looks fucking
That looks
sick.
very good, like, very true to the game, like.
Very, very. You see fucking Cody Rhodes' haircut? That's fucking true to the game.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a great movie. Probably one that I will watch. If I don't watch, I imagine you'll give me the DVD when you eventually buy it.
Yeah, if I have it, yeah. But, yes, I just want to talk about wrestling for a little bit, because holy shit.
You know what? It's a fun topic. We always like to dabble.
and holy fuck, this is a lot fucking going on right now. Because, like, in about, like, an hour and a half, fucking SmackDown's on.
Ooh, baby.
But I gotta go to bed early tonight, so.
Yep, it's a long day, and you gotta treat the wife to a nice Valentine's.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so on today's episode of the Beer Full Hat Podcast, we are not doing an episode, we're doing an update.
Yes, it's finally our follow-up episode on 3Iatlas.
So if you guys continue hearing Walker talk, it's because I did jack shit.
It's fine. It's a lot of what I have to say is a bit of a repeat from our previous episode, but anyone who's looking for information, anyone who's looking for more updates on what has happened with 3Iatlas, where it's at now and stuff, that's kind of what the whole point of this was. Because our 3Iatlas episode is our third most listened at this point.
Yes, right now we are sitting at The Egg Theory at 93. Thank you. And the second episode is What is the Truth About Hitler episode for 91.
Yeah.
And 3Iatlas is still sitting at a hard 85. It hasn't moved.
It seems like it's a topic that people like and want to hear about because, 3Iatlas is the third confirmed through multiple sources interstellar object to enter our system. And when we say interstellar object, it's different from like Halley's Comet or one of the ones that cycles back around our solar system every few years.
Or every 1,000 years.
Or every few thousand years, yeah.
Which is weird how they can fucking tell by that.
Oh, the thing is with like Halley's Comet and a few of the other ones, they have long trajectories that essentially follow our solar system and are like essentially locked into its gravitational path. So they might have long elliptical trajectories or long orbits, but they're guaranteed to come back into our solar system every once in a while.
Hi, Becca. We're doing the podcast right now. You want to say hi?
Hi. She said hi, but very quiet.
Yeah,
yes.
We're going to take a quick break for our sponsor.
Yeah.
Welcome back. That was an amazing sponsor.
Yes, thank you, Mike, as always.
Before anything, Mike, the sponsor you just heard, he made us 2 stickers for the podcast. I still have one at work.
Okay.
But I gave one to the person at work.
Okay, there we go.
That started listening to the podcast.
Let's go!
So if you're listening to this episode, thank you.
Thank you for listening. We love our loyal listeners. And hell, if you guys want stickers, engage.
It's going to cost you like $20 each for like a shipping fee, but yeah.
Yeah.
Or just go talk to...
Or just go to Mike directly. What's the Instagram page? You just heard it. Never mind.
It's right here.
Mm-hmm.
The link's in the description below. Go straight to him. Say, hey, I want a Beerful Hat Put sticker.
Mm-hmm.
And then he'll fucking work his magic.
Exactly. But as I was saying, 3Iatlas differs from a lot of interstellar objects because it is a foreign interstellar object that followed in a wide trajectory into our solar system. It didn't just make a light graze by in the outer reaches. It fully came in, made a full path, what is called a perihelion, where it came through our solar system, wrapped around the sun, and kind of looped itself back out.
Slingshot.
Yeah, exactly. So if you've ever seen Interstellar or a few of these other deep space, great movie. I believe The Martian also used this concept as well.
One movie I haven't watched yet. The Martian.
It's an okay movie. It's kind of a long one. It's an interesting thriller. It's much more based in sci-fi and a lot of science, so it can be rather droning.
But it also has Matt Damon.
Matt Sexy Damon.
I want to say it that way because have you ever watched Team America?
I have not watched Team America, no.
You silly cunt.
Wait, is Team America?
Yeah.
Okay, I have watched it. Yeah, never mind.
Oh, yeah. Everybody just heard me say cunt.
Yeah,
again.
It's a special word that we're allowed to use in Canada.
There's a song from a guy in Australia that says you can't say cunt in Canada, so.
Oh, okay.
It's a really funny song, too.
I think
Look it up.
For that one. Yeah, it's great song. Sorry, what were you going to say, though? Yep.
But yeah, it's from that movie. Matt Damon. Oh, and another thing that I forgot to mention, since like this episode's gonna be kind of weird, it's fucking Epstein files.
Oh god, yeah, we're gonna go into that. We're definitely gonna dig into it at some point, but
we don't need to dig into it. I just need someone over that has dug himself into it.
Yes,
and that is my brother.
Oh, Mason would dig into it then?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, he legit posted on it. Like, yeah, just be careful, guys, because if you download it onto your computer, you can get charged.
Really?
Yep.
Damn. Okay, even though they're making them public, it's insane. I gotta say, the Democrats would have never made it public. They, while in office, deliberately didn't make it public, even though they had access to them. They said it was a risk. With Trump in charge, with Elon Musk helping Trump, both of these individuals sure had dealings with Epstein, but those dealings were, hey, we're not interested. Hey, this is like, sure.
That's the one thing that everybody's like trying to pin, like, oh, Trump's a bad person. Like, yes, Trump has interacted with him, but there is no actually heavy evidence that he's actually done anything.
And you know what? There's a good amount of celebrities, like even Macaulay Culkin and Michael Jackson, who had interactions with him in the files, and they were released in some of the earlier editions to put up the image of, oh yeah, pedophiles, like celebrities are the ones involved. But a lot of these people were contacted first and saying, yes, come to my island. I can give you this. I can give you these rewards. I can show you these amenities. And then we're kind of threatened after the fact. And now their names are the ones being publicized over the people that are actually committing the crimes, which are the billionaires and the ones that are still kind of controlling it, which are a lot of the Democrats, realistically. And that's why they did not want these files released. It's why Hillary and Bill Clinton did not show up to their hearings, and now after being formally charged in court for deliberately missing their court date, now they're coming forward and saying, oh yeah, no, we'll tell the whole truth in a month.
Yeah, and apparently the guy who does school pictures in the States has been in contact with Jeff Epstein.
God damn.
And there's a whole thing that now a whole bunch of parents in the States are refusing their kids to get their picture taken.
Yep, because guys just handing over free photos to like the billionaire elite class. Like,
you want this child? Yeah, we can do that.
Whether you're a Dem or a Republican, the people behind child trafficking, the people behind a lot of sex work and trafficking in the United States, and by extension Canada and Mexico, and where they're pulling all these essentially slaves from is Jeffrey Epstein. It is the 1%. It is the Dems that are trying to control it.
Hey, okay, we got to stop. This is the whole episode together.
This is the whole episode. We'll get into it later.
Yes.
3Iatlas is where our focus
So
today.
science.
Yes.
Science things.
Sciencey time. So we talked a lot about in the previous episode about how 3Iatlas exhibited a lot of non-comet-like behaviors. It showed a lot of unusual signs.
Like spurts of energy.
Yes, spurts of energy. So
I remember something.
Yeah, exactly. So what they were reading was, I didn't see a lot of stuff about the frequency or like the electromagnetic frequencies or like essentially what is detected as noise for us. So what we were detecting as signals. If you listen to our previous episode, it was sending out pulses like a distress beacon or something that we were picking up on genuine radio frequencies, which is odd. Because no comet does that. It's very unusual unless it's some sort of thermonuclear radiation being emitted from the core of the star.
Which us humans know a little bit thing about radiation.
Oh yeah, we love radiation. We love blowing stuff up. We built the Manhattan Project. That's it.
We built a microwave for fuck's sake. Nukes our food.
Exactly. So there wasn't much information more on these signals that were coming out from it, which is odd. It could be one of the things that kind of ultimately got buried or pushed under the table, which makes sense. There was another thing that we mentioned in I might have mentioned in the previous episode, where part of its flight coming into our solar system, I think it was around the point where it was passing Jupiter, 3Iatlas kind of spawned 5 extra little lights.
Yes.
They kind of were following suit in the same momentum as 3Iatlas.
I do remember you saying in that episode that it was changing direction.
Mm-hmm. So when I say it was changing direction, it was like it was course correcting, where as it was passing Jupiter, it should have fallen more into Jupiter's gravitational pull, but it was almost like it was off-gassing to keep itself in a long, smoother, hyperbolic trajectory aimed towards the sun. And what a lot of people were thinking, and even what I kind of speculated in our previous episode, was that it was going to hit Mars or land on Mars.
Yeah.
Because it was, I wrote down the value here.
Ooh, he wrote some notes down.
I wrote some notes.
You're like, when you suggested this episode, I'm like, fuck, I tried to do some research, but I got so fucking busy.
But it was 0.197, it might have got that number slightly wrong, 0.197 AU away from Mars. So that is roughly 29 million kilometers, but when it comes to space in astronomical units, that is within an error's margin of predicting trajectory. So when scientists were trying to predict the way 3Iatlas was going to move through our solar system, within a certain mathematical error, they were like, no, it is very likely that 3Iatlas will hit Mars. 29 million kilometers is, sure, a huge distance, but when you're looking at the vastness of space, it is actually remarkably close.
Yeah.
And of all the planets it passed close to, it passed the closest to Mars, which is the 4th rock from the sun. It's going to be the closest planet that is hospitable in any regard to planet Earth. It also made a close pass by Venus, but Venus, if anyone knows a bit about the planet Venus, is literally like essentially a boiling rock of hot molten metal. You cannot survive on it for more than 20 minutes, even in the best scenarios.
Well, I'm surprised we haven't started fucking digging there.
Right? Like, Venus is literally a planet of goddamn super rich metals that we could harvest, but that's a whole nother topic to get into.
We haven't got the whole Helldivers thing yet. So.
we don't got a farm of oil.
No. Oh, Ollie's got Auntie Becca's box.
Why did you do that, Ollie?
Oh, no.
Little thieving guy.
That's crazy how, there's, But the thing is, why would they go so close to Mars? It's like they know something's up with Mars.
So I think, thinking back to our original theories, was one of my, I think 2 theories was that they wanted to land on Mars. It would be a stationing or like a positioning sort of thing so they could further analyze and further look at humanity. And you know what? It's very likely that as it passed by Mars, maybe it just dropped out a little shuttle outside of our scopes, and they have a little small base on Mars.
How do you think that went down on the ship? Do you think the commander's like, you know what, you 3, You're going down there no matter what, or does it draw short straws?
I feel like it's like a mothership moving through space, and it's like, okay, we're going to send out a couple little landing pods. You guys are going to set up early base camp, and we're going to continue collecting data as we move through the solar system. That's if in the grand scheme of things, 3Iatlas does happen to be an alien craft. That feels like the intention behind getting close to Mars, because Mars, again, is the closest hospitable planet to Earth without being too inconspicuous.
Yeah, it just seems like that fucking video game that's coming out, where like you have a group of friends and you're fucking aliens at a gas station.
Oh my gosh, yes, I've seen that one.
It looks so much fun.
I played it a bit when it was in the demo with a few of my buddies, and it's goofy as fuck. It's
legit stocking shelves and shit. You're trying to do experiments on humans.
It's the classic grocery store like gas station simulator, but with the aspect that you're an aliens, you're trying to not be caught by feds, you're not be trying to caught by like the people, and you also want to probe and whatever, take samples and do experiments like you were saying. And I think to that end, if it's an alien ship, the deliberate pass by Mars in such a close margin was to set something up there.
Oh yeah, it had to.
Now, going back to the actual characteristics of 3Iatlas, it was discovered originally July 5th in the year 2025, last year. We kind of covered it about a month or two after that.
Yes. So there wasn't much information, but I really didn't get told it until the fucking follow-on system.
Yeah, there was a lot of hype starting to build upon it, like because a lot of people were just like, oh yeah, it's another interstellar object, but it was discovered by the Atlas telescope and is named 3I because it is the third confirmed interstellar object within our solar system. And now that it is kind of on its trajectory out of the solar system at the moment, one of the very odd things about this comet is that it's in the orbital plane of our solar system. So if you can imagine space, it is obviously a 3D space where like we have our sun, we have a bunch of planets. But for some reason, our planets orbit in the same circle or the same set of circles or the same 2D plane around the sun.
So basically take that fucking like that science experiment thing that people make.
Yeah. So your typical solar system that someone might make that shows all of the planets in that same sort of plane surrounding the sun, that's kind of how it works. And you'd think in a solar system, you would have planets kind of alternating in all directions, spiraling around. Not without getting too crazy into science, the planets are essentially electromagnetically locked. They want to follow the fact that the sun does have an electromagnetic field with a north pole and a south pole, and the planets will align themselves roughly towards that and stay in the same orbital plane. For an interstellar object to come into our solar system and stay on that exact same orbital plane, there was a very slight variance now that it's almost finished its flight through our solar system. But it's still very coincidental that it decided to come in on that exact same plane and follow every single planet, almost like it was surveying the different planets of our solar system, like it was looking for something.
Yeah, like it definitely was looking for something, because then when we talked about there was a bigger fucking mothership that came in, a bigger fucking one.
I forget the full name of it, but it was designated Swan something, and I haven't seen much more about Swan, but it was a much bigger interstellar object, and they kind of lost track of it because 3Iatlas was more of the bigger picture kind of thing at the moment.
Yeah, the smaller ship was the bigger picture.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it was.
And what really gets me skeptical about how everybody's just saying, you know what, it is a normal comet. A lot of these space agencies are just like, you know what, a lot of unusual aspects, but it's a normal comet, it's fine. They keep saying it's a normal comet, but we got images from Japan far before we got images from NASA.
Yeah.
I think it was like 3 days difference. Like Russians.
No wonder why it's
called
Turkey. 3Iatlas.
Yeah, all kinds of different agencies were posting and coming out with their pictures from their telescopes before NASA with even the best resources. And that makes me think that they were being selective with what images they wanted to show.
Yeah.
Because, you know what, at a certain point, a glowing blob in the sky can look like a lot of different things.
Yep.
But I think maybe with their technology, they were able to see more. So there is a lot of pictures you can now see online. There's a lot more accessible stuff. One of the things that was attributed to 3Iatlas was as you got closer into our solar system, it got brighter and brighter and brighter, which can be characterized by the fact that as it's getting closer to the sun, it's warming up a bit more. It's essentially, as it gets closer... Oh God, I don't want to get over-complicated. The more I talk, the more I think, fuck, I need to think about...
You know what? This episode's already done because they've already done a lot of shots that are probably passed out right now.
Yeah, there we go.
Because every time Walker talks about science, you have to take a shot.
That is the rule. So if you guys haven't been drinking, fucking catch up.
The whole bottle's done. So fucking drink the whole bottle.
Sorry, guys. I'm turning you to alcoholics.
Because whenever Walker gets to science, we made the game. When she starts the science, you gotta drink. That's the reason why we keep drinking during the podcast, because you're a fucking science guy.
Exactly. So if you think of the sun as a super reactor, which it essentially is, it's constantly giving off all kinds of types of radiation and energy. And as that radiation and energy comes outward from the sun, it comes out in straight lines. For all intents and purposes, it comes out in straight lines. And the further away you get from the sun, the less likely those lines of energy are going to impact you. So as 3Iatlas got closer, it's getting impacted by more of these beams of radiation and energy, and it's ultimately going to be reacting more and more, and it's like the moon, it's going to be reflecting a lot more sunlight and appearing brighter to us in our telescopes. And that can kind of explain why 3Iatlas, as it got closer, got brighter, but it doesn't explain a lot of other things. So another big thing is what they call a coma, which is essentially a halo of icy dust and gases surrounding 3Iatlas as it makes its path through space. And that can be attributed to the fact that, like, as it picks up different energy from, like, the sun or the solar system, it is going to slowly melt, and, like, different pieces are going to break off of it. But 3Iatlas is big enough that it has a small gravitational field that it will retain its particles. I'm going to be a fucking jackass here, but if you remember from high school, there's the general principle that matter attracts matter. Even though this comet might be breaking apart, off-gassing, or like losing a bit of dust, that dust is still going to sit around it because matter attracts matter. And when you're in the vacuum of space, it doesn't want to just completely fuck off from the comet. So this coma that they're seeing is also very dense, and it's why they're saying they can't get a lot of clear images of the nucleus of the actual 3Iatlas. And now that it's made its full pass through the system, NASA has officially come out saying that, yes, we believe the nucleus of 3Iatlas was anywhere from 1 kilometer to 5 kilometers in diameter, which isn't super big, but the overall coma, or this halo of dust and gas surrounding it, exceeded 2 times the diameter of Earth.
Fuck.
So this cloud of gas surrounding this apparently very tiny nucleus of solid matter was 2 times the size of planet Earth, which makes no sense. Any logical proportion, it makes no sense, but that is how NASA and space agencies are explaining what they saw.
Or what they're willing to tell us.
Yes. So at this point, Victor, I want to know your thoughts on this coma and kind of their thought, and kind of NASA's official statement on what they saw and are saying this comet is. It's an icy ball of space dust and ice, essentially.
It's hard to say because you're talking to a guy that is a conspiracy theorist.
Mm-hmm.
And it'd be beneficial to talk to somebody that has no fucking idea what's going on. Because my thoughts are still the same fucking thoughts. It's a fucking ship.
It's gotta be.
It has to be a fucking ship. Mm-hmm. And for you to say, 2 times the size of Earth, it's gotta be a fucking ship.
And that's it. 2 times the size of Earth of just gas and dust, which makes almost no sense.
Like, why 2 sizes big of just fucking gas?
Mm-hmm.
If it's a fucking comet, gas would be leaving behind it, not around it.
Yes, and that is another thing. The trail behind 3Iatlas was very small in comparison to its overall size, something that is not typical of other interstellar objects that we've seen. forget the names exactly, but the first one that they compared it to was the one observed by Russians. Not Borat.
That's a movie.
It's not. Yeah.
Borat!
It is a Russian name. It escapes me at the moment.
You'll remember like fucking 12.
I'm gonna remember the second I leave the house. Like that's it.
Fuck, that's what it was.
But it shows a lot of uncharacteristic things. Like it's not leaving a trail. On top of that, these outgassings, or the fact that is scientists say what is happening is sublimation, which is the transfer of solid to gas through heat mechanisms, whatever, is what is making this coma. And in this coma, we're seeing carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, H2O, and carbanoic sulfate.
Fuck, that drink's really getting to you.
It is getting to me. But these products are common products of decomposition, or combustion reactions. So a combustion reaction is what you see in your car when you turn the engine on and your gas starts exploding.
Okay, so let's dumb it down for you people. Remember the scene from Fast and the Furious when they're first doing their race, and they turn on the engine and you see all the fucking fumes and shit going to the engine? That's what it is.
Exactly. So a combustion reaction, it generally breaks down organic material into the chemicals I just said: carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, carbonic sulfate, and H2O in its basic proportions.
But why H2O though? That's fucking water.
Yep. It's wild, but when you drive down the road and you see water dripping out of someone's tailpipe, that is actually a product of combustion.
Really?
When gasoline detonates and combines with oxygen, water is a byproduct of a combustion reaction. Mind you, a complete combustion reaction, partial... Okay, or you know what? We're going to stop right there because combustion reactions are a whole other science.
All I'm going to say is...
I'm not going to teach you guys how to build bombs.
All I'm going to say is I'm going to be fucking dumb here. I honestly thought that little liquid shit was gas.
Yeah, no, that is genuinely water leaking through your muffler system.
Okay, yeah. I learned something today.
Yep.
Cool. We all learned something today.
And that's why you never want to have your exhaust pipe or your tailpipe clogged in any manner, because it'll build up with water, it'll build up with gas, and it'll ruin your engine.
Okay, all you car guys, fucking remember that.
Yeah, take care of your vehicle, especially in the winter. If you park in a snowbank or you get a little bit of snow in there, it can affect your vehicle's health.
What else? What can't you do?
Get a girlfriend.
Fair enough.
Yeah, there we go.
We haven't gotten to the bars as Have You Met Walker?
You know what? We have never done Have You Met Walker, so it'll be fine.
But the thing is, we can't do it here though.
Yeah, not Mount Forest. Everybody knows me.
Oh, Walker! I know you.
Fuck! God damn it! Shit!
I've always wanted to go to a bar and play that.
Okay. You know what? It'll be something we do come March. It'll be my birthday present.
Oh, sweet! Yeah, it'll be your birthday present. We'll drive down to Guelph or something.
Hell yeah!
And just hit some random bar. And I'll be your fucking wingman. I gotta make sure I don't have my ring on.
There we go.
And just fucking go, hey, do you know what I mean? Do that whole fucking stupid thing. Oh, Have You Met Walker?
There we go.
Because I gotta say, that fucking show was golden.
I'm upset that they removed it from Netflix. You can only get it on Disney now. There's a lot of backlash around it because they don't want... It's the same thing with Friends. They don't want to publicize the fact that New York was a very popular city, because New York is in decline right now because of all the... Oh my god. All the immigration, we'll say.
Who gives a shit? It's a fucking good show.
Well, that's it. It's an agenda being pushed to try to kind of reduce the image that New York has.
Why? It's a fucking show.
Yep. No, it's the media trying to control things. That's
fucking media, fucking stupid assholes.
So, getting back to 3Iatlas here, talking about the outgassing, another big thing that we talked about a little bit in the previous episode regarding 3Iatlas was that its outgassing was course correcting. It almost seemed like there was trails coming off on occasion. They were systematic, keep it on a specific flight path. Like I said, it passed relatively close to Jupiter, it passed very close to Mars, it passed relatively close to Venus, and then made a kind of a wide type... Oh my god, the word escapes me at the moment. I have been drinking.
Yes, this 6.1%. Oh my god! Like, holy shit! Like, I'm drinking.
I drink fast, man. I don't know what I tell you. Like, I have a drink in front of me. I need to be putting it back.
Honestly, I think we need to do one episode where we just fucking drink. It'd be the drunken episode, and just see how long we can go for it.
We always say we want to do the Ramble podcast with just the boys, get absolutely shit-faced. I don't know if you guys would even listen to it, but it would be a fun one.
Dude, that'd be a fucking fun one, because I have a feeling that fucking episode would be like fucking 3 hours long.
Oh god, we could farm it.
Like, honestly,
Damon wouldn't be interested. But
fuck him. I don't care. Have fucking Cole over and
Cole and David, you know what? That'd be perfect.
We still gotta redo our fucking religious episode.
Oh gosh, yeah. Well, I'd love to do a follow-up on that, because
since we are using this fancy microphone we have here now, it works.
Mm-hmm.
As we proved it with Cole.
So yeah, this outgassing was essentially having to keep it on its. Oh, where's the word? I know I wrote it down.
Hyperphiliac? Hyperphiliac? We don't know. This is hyper something.
Oh, perihelion. There we go. So it made a perihelion, which a perihelion is an interstellar object's closest trajectory around the sun. So perihelion, Helios is the sun. If you know, like, the sun god Helios, that is what it references. So a perihelion is its circular path around the sun. And its path kind of imitated a bit of like a boomerang arc. So it came into our solar system, took a wide arc around the sun to start getting very close to it, and kind of shot itself off. And after passing around the sun is when it made its closest pass by Earth. And when I say closest pass, that was close to 7 atomic units. So,
like, I'm surprised that it wasn't like a big fucking thing that, oh, just so you know, it's our ass is coming soon.
Yep. So to that end, December 28th was the exact closest point that 3Iatlas was to Earth. And that night, and I believe the 27th and the 29th, you could actually see 3Iatlas with the naked eye. And if you were paying attention to news articles, they did actually push it, saying, yep, if it's a clear night, if you look up in the sky, if you have a telescope or something, you can see 3Iatlas as it passes by its closest point to Earth.
Shit.
And yeah, regrettably, I saw the notifications, I saw the news articles, and I wanted to look. I really did, but I was also a bit of a lazy shit around Christmas, so I did not stay up to look at the sky.
I was just waiting for the whole power system grid to go off.
Mm-hmm. Just a random EMP blast. Yeah.
I was legit waiting for a fucking alien invasion, for fuck's sakes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we've been hoping for a fucking zombie one, but that won't happen.
Gosh, so they need to make these viruses faster. What the hell?
Exactly, because they have the fucking viruses.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're making the fucking cures for them.
Yeah, gosh. These scientists, what the... I tell you, man. But, so... It made this close pass by on the 28th, and since then has been on almost a straight path out of the solar system and isn't passing by any planets in their natural orbit. So it essentially did a flyby of a few relatively life-supporting planets and then fucked off.
Basically, the drive-by and fucked off.
Yep. So to me, it supports the fact that it very well might be an interstellar ship gathering data as it passes through our system.
And what kind of fucking solar system are they from?
That's another fun thing. So scientists estimate that 3Iatlas itself is 7 billion years old. Older than our solar system. So our sun is 4.5 billion years old. We know that from carbon dating and like our own formation of Earth in carbon dating on Earth. What they're seeing from spectroscopic readings of 3Iatlas is that it is an older object than our solar system, and that it comes from the thick disk of the Milky Way galaxy, which is essentially the overall galaxy that our solar system is in.
So, a galaxy far, far away.
No, our solar system is in the Milky Way galaxy. So, if you can picture a galaxy full of stars, full of different planets orbiting those stars, and our solar system is one of those stars with our planets orbiting it, kind of trailing through this galaxy of the Milky Way. 3Iatlas came from the thick disk, which is described as at the center of the Milky Way galaxy. There's believed to be a supermassive black hole. that essentially is like a super gravitational field that holds all of our solar systems close to and forming the Milky Way galaxy. And at the closest ring to this center of the supermassive black hole is what they define as the thick disk, essentially, which is a lot of very heavy metals like meteorites and stuff, or comets like 3Iatlas, essentially ancient space rocks that have sat there in this orbit of a supermassive black hole, and it potentially shot off towards our solar system.
So do you think 3Iatlas was just like, have you ever seen the movie? Because it's based off a TV show, and they made a TV show after the movie, Lost in Space.
Oh, okay. I didn't watch all of Lost in Space, but I did see parts of it. It's very likely, in my opinion.
Because like I didn't sit down and watch the movie, the TV show, because I know Vicky did.
Yep.
And I know there used to be an old TV show, I believe from the 60s.
Okay.
But they made a movie of it with the guy that is an actor in Friends.
Okay, yep.
And he's part of the crew, and they had to shoot through the fucking sun.
Oh.
Super fast.
Oh, okay. I think I'm familiar with the concept.
But they were all sleeping.
Okay.
And something happened. They had to, like, no, we gotta do this, or like we're all dead.
Okay.
So like it was like years and years and like fucking thousands of years after the fact of how they did this, and like everybody like on Earth was like basically dead afterwards.
Oh, okay.
But like I think it's kind of like that. Like if 3Iatlas was a fucking ship with quotations, is like they're moving at a speed where it's time is not frozen, but it's moving more slower than our time.
Yes. So.
Hello there. I am Victor from the Beer Floor Hat Podcast. Are you having troubles of picking out gifts that you want something to mean something? But I have a thing for you. I partner up with somebody at work, and his website and Instagram page is called It's Right Here. He does vinyl design, wood jewelry, which is pretty cool, and keepsakes. Keepsakes like Christmas stuff, stocking stuffers, birthday things, whatever you think. He's done a few things for me, and they are amazing. You guys need to go check him out. I'll send a description below. But let him know that the Beer Floor Hat Podcast sent you there. So in other words, let him know to stay frosty.
What you've described is a very real thing. It's called the theory of relativity, and it's something that Einstein coined. And a simple way to put it is, if you were on a train and you were moving 60 miles per hour, you look out a window, you see everything moving 60 miles an hour away from you, while everything on the train is essentially stationary to you. It's the same concept as you're moving through space. If you are moving fast enough, everything around you is moving at that speed while you are stationary, essentially. It's how it's how theoretical physics has defined possible space travel to exceed light speed, where essentially we move fast enough that we are bending space around us such that we are isolated in time, and time continues to move around us as we move forward.
Oh, so basically just take the scene from Star Wars when the Millennium Falcon goes to hyperspace.
Exactly. That's exactly how it is.
Okay. I'm so glad I'm here to dump things down.
You know what? It works. I think our dynamic is perfect because it lets me realize, okay, here's a limitation. Let me just walk it back down a little bit, you know?
And then, like, you're doing your science thing, oh, sweet, I can take this information and fucking dumb it down for people that make it, like, probably stupid.
Exactly. Yeah.
You go to the science of it, I go to the film side of it.
I like to say it's a lay person's view because, you know what, like, my education had to be useful for something, and if it helps people understand the overall aspect of the universe,
I guarantee it, there's people out there that listen to this episode and totally understand what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
But then when there's other people that listen to these episodes, they're like, oh, when is Victor going to start talking because I can't understand shit.
That is fair, but it's where we're at.
It's a good duo. You have a smart guy, you have a guy that can talk to the normal people.
Okay, I guess one other last thing I'd like to talk about is, again, the off-gassing of 3Iatlas, and specifically the specific components that have been observed. So like I said, there's a lot of components that are involved with combustion reactions, which might suggest the burning of fuel to keep this object moving. Or there's also been a high amount of nickel observed in the coma around the actual 3Iatlas object, which isn't unusual for comets because if you think about a periodic table and you look at the transition metals, which is like the kind of middle section of the table, iron and nickel are some of the more common and easier atomic metal elements to find within our solar system, and a lot of meteorites will have both nickel and iron in relatively the same composition. The odd part about 3Iatlas is, for all the nickel they're seeing, they are seeing almost no iron.
Yeah.
No atomic iron, which is very odd, and we talked about this in the last episode a bit, that we see even in our own spaceships with the space shuttle and any of our Apollo missions. Nickel is a very common off-gas and something we use to actually form the engines for actually launching our ships into space, which might suggest that the aliens or the actual 3Iatlas object is using nickel-based engines as well, and that little bit of nickel that we're seeing off burning is actually the little bits of atomized nickel coming from the engine.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Mm-hmm. And it also makes sense why we're not seeing iron in equal proportions like we might typically see, as NASA's described that, yeah, it's totally just a space rock floating through space, it's fine.
Like, I don't know why it was, like, this is the thing, like, they've already fucking proven that aliens exist.
Yep.
Like, why such a big fucking hide? Like,
Mm-hmm.
you guys had a fucking statement thing last year saying, oh yeah, they exist, but they don't exist. No, they exist. Like, we have fucking proof.
Oh, they're, like, definitive proof aliens exist, like, we are not alone in the universe.
Like, just state, yeah, this is a flying object that we are not sure that it is an asteroid.
Which makes me come back to the fact that I mentioned earlier, I could not find anything about the frequencies being emitted by 3Iatlas.
Because they don't want you to know what they say.
Because there was probably a genuine signal. They got enough of a signal to understand that, yep, this was clearly a message. Every single bit of information about that, I could not find anymore.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, what do they say?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the fuck?
I've got a few more little fun facts that might throw a bit more speculation into the mix here. As 3Iatlas made its perihelion around the sun, as you're coming right close to the sun, you're going to be feeling the heat, you're going to be feeling whatever, and it was very natural that they did see what was a kind of cone coming away from 3Iatlas in the complete opposite direction of the sun, which makes sense in the fact that, like, yeah, you're being blasted with the sun energy, that ice is going to melt a little bit, and it's going to be physically pushed away from 3Iatlas. So there was a tail that they saw that, yep, that makes a lot of sense. That's something that is common for a lot of comets. There was also another tail that was in the complete opposite direction of that tail, aiming towards the sun. It's not the same size. They didn't go into too much detail about that. But in that regard, you're not going to see, if you can imagine, like I was saying before, the sun is blasting energy, like a river of force coming at this comet. To physically have a current or a tail aiming towards the sun means something is deliberately off-gassing towards the sun to keep it from falling into that orbit and keeping advantage of the slingshot effect that you see in a lot of science fiction movies.
Yeah, that's fucking insane.
Mm-hmm. Oh god.
That's basically proven that it was an alien ship.
Oh, to me, it proves it's an alien ship. It proves that it was, even if it wasn't monitoring our system, it was using it as a slingshot to move through space.
They weren't monitoring. They were just using our solar system to fucking slingshot to the fucking next party on the left.
Yeah. Now, to kind of turn around and be the devil's advocate, we mentioned before that there was a point where 3Iatlas seemed to break off and create 5 smaller entities traveling at the same speed. To me, it could be, scout ships, it could be whatever. It could very well be that 3Iatlas collided with a piece of space debris or space rock and essentially just launched off a few pieces that, if we know basic physics, if you see something that's moving very, very fast coming into something that's almost stationary, that thing that's moving very fast is going to continue with its momentum, even though it hit that stationary thing. It's going to slow down a little bit, but even if parts break off, they're going to carry that same momentum, especially in frictionless space.
Oh, yeah.
So it might explain why we saw a couple of pieces trailing off and why we didn't necessarily track them or
we
see
just
them after a certain
off.
point. Yeah. Or there could be something more. You never really know. And then I think my final point that I'll touch on before I kind of open the floor a bit more here is 3Iatlas entered the solar system at 61 kilometers per second. That is the estimate based on trajectory readings, which is almost 2 times as fast as every other interstellar object that has entered our solar system. Already very fast for an object that is the same size as other interstellar objects that have entered our solar system. It slowed down to roughly 58 kilometers per second, and then as it got closer to the sun, it sped back up. As it got closer to the sun, it makes sense that as it's getting closer to that gravitational field, it's going to want to speed up and follow that sun's gravitational field. It follows the idea of most sci-fi concepts where, like, you want to slingshot around the sun or a planet to make yourself go in a specific direction. Essentially, use the energy you gain from that.
Yeah, so, like, the way I would describe it, if anybody of you watched Apollo 13, great movie, and it actually proves that what they had to do was slingshot off the moon.
Yep, and it's a very real concept. Like, NASA actually physically uses it when they were doing their moon missions. I think Elon Musk...
Hypothetically,
yes. I know Elon Musk has deliberately been looking into it for making space missions to Mars easier, because getting access to Mars it's a long trek, it's a long trip, and you want to use as little energy as possible to get there.
Trip.
It is a one-way trip, no matter what, but a lot of the time what people are trying to do, or they want to be able to get to a point where, yes, the orbits are close enough, and then you can slingshot off of something and essentially use the energy of a planet to get there without having to
I think
burn a bunch of gas.
What he wants to do is slingshot off the fucking moon to go to Mars.
Essentially, yes.
But he's got to get his plans aligned.
Yes. Lots of sci-fi concepts that are slowly becoming reality.
Yes.
It's wild to imagine, but one thing with 3Iatlas is the fact that, like, while it's course correcting, its speed was also very fast to begin with, and was adjusting as it moved through our solar system. Yeah. And after it completed its perihelion curve, it seemed to speed up and maintain a consistent speed as it's been leaving our solar system. It hasn't left yet, but we've officially kind of stopped tracking it because at this point it's gone past the Mars. So in between Mars and Jupiter, there is essentially a large meteorite belt, because Jupiter is a huge planet. It tends to kind of draw in a lot of space rocks and space debris, just because it has a large gravitational field.
Yeah.
We stopped tracking 3Iatlas for the most part after it left that sort of barrier.
So, Walker.
Yes.
What do you think 3Iatlas is?
It's definitely an interstellar object. In my humble opinion, I believe it is a scout ship or a scout probe, similar to Oumuamua, which wasn't a interstellar object, but was classified as something else just because it was very small. I believe it was a scout ship taking readings and understanding more of our solar system, because humans have been putting out signals for years now.
We are the ex-girlfriend that no one wants.
It's just like, come on, please. We're so lonely in the universe. Someone talk to us, please. And enough people were like, what the fuck's going on over there? Let's just throw a little...
Yeah.
What we hear?
I get the best thing I can picture is Pixels.
Exactly.
Where they send out that shit, it's like, oh, you challenge us? We're going to challenge you too.
You send your warriors to us, we will fight you back.
And they're like, why the fuck are all the warriors from the 80s? And like, all the kids are like, where the fuck is the pause button? And like, Adam Sandler and all their, like, the two buddies or whatever is like, dude, the space invaders. No, don't hit you gotta hit their face. Don't hit their bodies, you're gonna split up a tube.
In my opinion, I think aliens are observing us before they ever try and make real contact, because there's, again, a lot of sci-fi movies that touch on this topic where it's like...
Men in Black.
Yeah, humans are a very aggressive species. We have been at war for almost our entire existence. If you were in Mr. Forsyth's class, Mr. Forsyth's class, our history teacher in high school, he said, and it is almost an accurate quote at this point, that there has been 213 years of all of human history that has been recorded that have not had war.
Yep.
And human history that is written expands over 4,000 years.
Yep.
It is sad. It is the nature of humanity. It is the nature of life on Earth that we have to be competitive. We have to engage in natural selection to survive. And if aliens see that, they say, oh, they are still a primitive species. They have not learned how to unite. We're going to observe from a distance and then insert ourselves when it becomes necessary.
But are they just doing that because they see how fucked up we are, or are they doing it just to say, like, you know what? We can take them.
It might be either way. What do you think, Victor?
I think 3Iatlas is a fucking spaceship. There's no fucking way that it's a comet or an interstellar fucking object.
Yeah.
There's no fucking way. As you were saying, it was a speed faster than anything that has traveled across the fucking space.
Mm-hmm.
And just like the spurts and the fucking, as you explained, there's combustion. As I was a fucking idiot, didn't know that water can fucking come from it.
It's a very unlikely thing, but it does make sense, yeah.
It makes sense. So, what I think is that, yes, Walker, you are correct. In history class, we do learn that human civilization is always constantly at war. That's just a fucking thing.
Yep.
We're just dicks.
Yep.
But thing is, we are introducing women to that shit now. Back then, it was all men.
Yep.
Women stayed home, had children, kept the house clean and shit.
They made future helldivers.
made future helldivers.
There we go.
But now, what I'm thinking is that yes, you are correct. They might be observing, but they are observing for a reason of what can we do if we want to invade. They are checking out our shit. They've always checked out our shit.
Oh yeah.
There's been proven cases that they've legit have flown over little spacecrafts over our nuclear sites.
Oh yeah.
And legit powered them down.
Well, we talked about the Roswell incident a bunch too. Like, there are very concrete incidents that suggest aliens have invaded or like manipulated technology.
But there has been cases where it's really hard to find, but since the internet is real, there's videos of people explaining that there's UFOs over nuclear plants, powering everything down in a way where it won't explode.
Okay.
Where it's powering down safely.
Yeah.
Because they know if they fuck with us, we got nukes.
Yeah.
And they've probably witnessed what happens when someone presses that button.
Well, that's it. Like, when you think about like the actual absolute destructive force of a nuclear bomb, no matter what, like somebody holding on to something that's, yes, I blow up everything in a 50-kilometer radius, that is fucking horrifying. Yeah. Even to aliens with like potentially advanced shield tech, that is going to rip through any sort of like radiated shields, because nuclear energy is quite literally the explosion of atoms.
Oh yeah.
It creates, it's like the sun, like I was saying before, it creates a whole wave of electromagnetic energy that is simply unstoppable. And only stoppable by the point of absorbing and taking on that energy. And even the most advanced alien systems are like, oh shit, they have nukes? Sure, we're okay, we're advanced enough, but if we get fucking hit by one, we're wiped. That's
yeah.
Yeah.
and the thing is, like, with them, it's like, yeah, they may have, like, laser weapons and shit. Because, like, if you've watched any sci-fi fucking movie...
Well, that's it. They can have advanced space tech.
Yes, exactly.
Still getting hit by a primitive super bomb, it fucking hurts no matter what.
Yeah, but thing is, we have been, what they've been saying, what's that word? They've been taking nuclear bombs apart.
Oh god, yeah, and I know the word you're thinking of, but like they're essentially, it's been a whole project within the UN as well as NATO to essentially get rid of... Disarm, yeah. Essentially get rid of all the nukes to say, like, yeah, no, this is our peace treaty. Nobody should have this much destructive power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, one fucking person presses that button, as we've seen in Fallout, can destroy the whole fucking world, like, 12 times.
Oh, we talked about it a bunch. Like, there's enough nukes on Earth to literally blow up the entirety of the Earth 20 times over. It's disappointing that we have that destructive power. It makes sense that we're trying to essentially back away from that.
But, yes, I think it was a scout ship, but the little space rock that they hit was not a space rock. It was smaller scout ships to somewhere else where they can keep a close eye on everything.
They might be setting outposts on multiple planets at this point.
Exactly, because if they really think about it, if they've noticed what their civilization can do, they can, like, see ours and like, oh, they're on the way that we could have went, but they're actually going for it.
Yeah.
So, but there's been multiple cases in different theories and episodes that I've listened to and watched that we've been contacted by aliens before, but it's the government hiding it.
Yes. And it almost seems too likely because it's like Men in Black. It's all these sci-fi movies where it's like, yeah, if you give the public this knowledge, they're going to panic. They're going to freak out. They're going to think it's the end of time.
If you think about this, they made the Men in Black, right?
Yeah.
So everybody fucking feared the Men in Black. Why did they make the Men in Black?
Oh, to protect humanity, is to essentially protect aliens as well, to make a system where aliens could be integrated into Earth in a way that is holistic for everyone.
So, the way I see it is that I've been kind of noticing things, is that if they introduce something to the civilization, so, say, Men in Black, they made 3 movies. No, 4. They made 4 movies in Men in Black. There are 4 movies, yeah. Where, if the Men in Black actually do show up, you're desensitized. Like, oh, this is a fucking normal thing. It's like watching, like those fucked up videos on Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah.
You're desensitized because you're going to see it on the news anyways.
You've seen enough of it at a certain point. It follows the theory that a lot of alien conspiracies do, where the Greys were introduced back in the 60s, and like the images of the Greys, of the rounded bald head and the big black eyes, were made very common to essentially prepare humanity for the fact that, yep, this is what aliens look like. We're going to see them at a certain point and be ready for it. You're desensitized, so you're not going to be shocked outright.
So Men in Black make a good point about it. Oh yeah, we did this in the 60s.
Yep.
And then in the Men in Black, there's different aliens they show. And it's desensitizing people to that type, right?
And I feel it almost makes so much more sense that, like, humanity is slowly becoming prepared or essentially conglomerated to accept the fact that we are going to become part of a larger space union.
Yes.
Yeah. Which would be super cool, but I don't think it'll happen in my lifetime.
No, it won't happen in my fucking lifetime either. Because what's going to happen is that we're going to have civil fucking war.
Oh, God. Yeah, Earth's going to blow its shit up.
Earth is going to go into a war first, and then they're going to fucking step in.
Yes. It's going to be at a point where it's like, okay, Earthlings are starting to die. Let's come in as angelic saviors.
Project Bluebeam.
Oh, God.
But that could be another episode for the other time.
Yeah, so if you enjoyed this episode, listen to it. Listen to it again. Leave us comments at any of our socials. We really like talking about... I like talking about this stuff.
We like talking about science regardless.
I'm a smart guy.
Yeah, I'm just the guy that dumbs things down.
It's okay.
So in other words, Walker, what do we always like to do?
Like the nucleus of 3Iatlas, we stay frosty.
Staring down, the cat's the biggest pussy in town.